We have the right to a thing called freedom of expression, and it's a given right to us. Here in the West, we are very privileged to have that. We are very privileged to have the First Amendment. Unfortunately, YouTube is banning people just for simply having a view that sometimes is not always popular. And I'm disgusted by this because I remember the very first days of YouTube, like way back when in the 2000s. When YouTube was just getting started, you could find anything and everything. And people weren't getting their videos taken down by simply saying whatever. But unfortunately, those days are coming to an end. Ever since Google had bought YouTube out, things have gone downhill. And YouTube stopped shadow banning people for having an opinion. If we all have the same opinions and all the viewpoints, something is wrong. And if I'm agreeing with some person on everything, something is wrong. We need opposing views to strengthen one another's arguments. We have the right to our free speech, and I will be happily to defend my views. But I'm unhappy with the fact that YouTube is taking people down without a review of what they're saying. You know, such as someone like Imam Tawhidi, who gets targeted by something he says. Unfortunately, we have the right to freedom of expression on YouTube. We are allowed to express our viewpoints without demonetization. We are not going to sit back and bow to the whims because someone doesn't like what we're saying. The real world does not care about feelings. The real world is not a feeling-centered place. I don't agree with everything Workcorp 666 says, but I'll happily defend his stuff. I don't agree with Richard Spencer and how much of a douchebag he is, but I'll defend his bullshit views. I don't agree with Bernie Sanders, but you don't see me attacking him saying, bigot, bigot. I don't agree with Christy Winters with some of the things she says, but I will defend her. I don't like Edgy Spinks, and I think he's a complete fucking cuck, but I will defend his bullshit. And yes, I know he's an anti-Semite, but let him say it. Because if we censor so many people and we're promoting this one ideology, something isn't right. YouTube, stop shadowing banning us. We cannot all have the same opinion and views. Because that's not how the real world works. If I started saying I agree with, this is an awkward pause. Fuck. If I started saying I agree with everything Jesse Ventura says, something would be wrong. Because I don't agree with everything he says. I mean, I think he is pretty intelligent. I don't agree with him on completely everything. Like I was saying on Fidel Castro. Look, he may have been a great person to his friends and stuff, but he was not a nice person. And I don't agree with his views on Israel, but look, I have to agree with you part of why do they need so much of our money? Why can't they start a thing of their own? Look, I'm a supporter of Israel, but they really don't need so much of our money. This is where I'm going to end it.